Hello everybody and welcome back to Purbeck Valley Farm. This is the final episode in the current series. I would love to return though, in the near future, to do another series, probably on multiplayer or something like that, because it would just be fantastic, because there's so much left on the map which I haven't discovered yet, and I really want to work in the majority of the fields, because it's just really good. But yeah, just to try and conclude this first series, I need to do all the corn. We have 51, 62 and 3. I think I harvested all the other fields. It's been so long though. Yep, 51, 62 and 3. Just need to wait for them to ripen. Shouldn't be too long. And then we can get the combine going, harvesting corn. So we have 3 fields to do essentially today. It's going to be quite a big job. We have this. And we also have the other lorry trailer as well. And the fantastic John Deere 7730 with interactive control. So that's always a nice feature to have. So I think, well, which field is going to be the best one to go to? This is also a channel update, this video, so I'm going to start talking about what's going on. But first, yeah, 62. You know, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all this in one episode. This is just a serious amount of harvesting. Well, I'm not going to rush it, which do as much as possible in this video. Obviously, I could just keep going and going, but I want my videos to be between 20 and 30 minutes. Crikey. Seems to be a bit of an issue on the bend. Anyway, yeah, the corn header is not on the combine, so we need to go and fit that. Since the fields are not ready, I think it would be wise to put the time to 120. As for all of our machines, all of our animals and stuff on here, I think it's probably best just to ignore them for this episode. It's all just about wrapping things up. But I am going to be starting a new series, and that starts my discussion of the channel update. Basically, on a Tuesday and a Wednesday at the moment, it is earling grass. That's going to change. It's actually going to change to random. It is going to be something different all the time, because I have so many things to do, and I don't want to just keep setting a target date or day for one particular thing, so I want to mix things up quite a bit. So yeah, basically I want to start my ETS2 series, which is survival trucking. I want to continue with earling grass, and I also want to start an American map. I did actually post on my community page not long ago, and many people recommended Bucks County. Not a map I've ever played on. I have seen the screenshots and it does look fantastic, so I can't wait to start that. I think that is going to be the best map to do. But as I said, it's random. It could be any week, but on a Monday. Oh no, sorry, on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, not on a Monday. Monday is multiplayer. So yeah, when this is ripe, we'll be able to harvest it. Because we're not doing... That's a really good picture actually. We're not doing silage, we are putting it through the combine harvester. So it has to be ready. Ah, there we go. That's more like the weather we need. So that is ready. You can see it's changed colour here. Yeah, I don't know if the texture changed. It still looks absolutely incredible though. It looks so good. Anyway, let me go and get the combine. It's just over there, lurking. I need to buy the correct header for it. Oh, hello train. And yes, we might need that lorry, not too sure yet. So I will see you over at the store with the new header. Here it is. Yeah, I've had to turn course play off so I can use interactive control. I think there might be a few more features on the tractor, so I'm going to take a look at them in a minute. I would imagine the rear window opens. You've already seen the door and the steering wheel. It is good. Yeah, so you can see we've lost some of the leaves on the trees. That's how it works though. In fact, I'm surprised we're not harvesting in the winter. I thought the corn harvest was more sort of October. Yeah, October time, if not mistaken. I guess that is right though, isn't it? You would still have some leaves on the trees in October. Right, so yeah, this is a bit too big for the road, but we should be able to get through, hopefully. It's a bit of a squeeze. Made it. Yeah, so just put the trailer there. Should be absolutely fine. And I think we should be able to get around without being full, because that would be such an amazing yield. Ah, it's still wet, okay. Better just give it a bit of time. Okay, a bit of a progress update. It is now winter. I attempted to move through time and then hopefully it would have dried out, but it didn't. So the only way to do this is to actually go into the seasons menu and switch off crop moisture, just here. Yeah, big thanks to North Simulation actually, because I would not have known about that before. The last time I had this issue, North Simulation told me about that option. Fantastic. So yeah, we can now continue. Put the time to real time, and that's pretty good. 7%. Yep, filling up at a fairly decent rate. But we have so much to do. Almost doesn't look right harvesting when there's just no leaves at all. It wasn't planned. Right, so I guess I should probably get back onto the topic of what's happening on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Yeah, you see, what I have not done for a long time is an American map, and I think it would be quite nice to visit one. I haven't even been on one for a long time, and it would just be a really good opportunity to use some bigger machinery. Now, I love the European maps. I think they are absolutely fantastic, but sometimes I do want to try out other things as well, which I think is fair enough. And I will be starting Chellington at some point. I'm not too sure when. I think it's with Giants. Pretty sure it's with Giants. But Giants are going to be having a break for Christmas, and I don't think they return, for testing at least, until the 11th of January. So if it doesn't get released before a certain date, before Christmas, and nobody knows, I don't think, when they're actually finishing, then it will be at least January the 11th. Right, looking at this, we are actually going to be full before we get back to the trailer. That is just unbelievable. But once I have done a couple of headlands, we'll be able to just unload at both ends. We could have the lorry here as well. It's looking good. Yeah, and as for Erlingrat, it's not finished. Definitely not. I've only just started it. But it's not going to be twice a week. It's just going to be something I do when I feel like it. For the time being, it is actually the series with the precision farming, but I'm hoping to get precision farming into the survival roleplay. Probably not survival challenge. Many people said no, and I agree. It would become too difficult. I think the balance is about right at the moment. Like, it's not impossible, and it's not super easy. But if we put precision farming on, I don't think we'd make any progress at all. So that is best left for survival roleplay. It should be really good. Okay, so time-lapse number 1 of today. After I have unloaded the first load, we'll just get back up to the trailer, and I think I will retrieve the lorry and we can unload into both. I honestly do want to harvest all the fields today. I just don't know if we're going to be able to. Right, that's 82%. It's going to be close. It'll be close enough. I could even put that on a worker and just grab the John Deere. Here we go. Yeah, interactive control. What else do we have? We've got something here. Is that sun visor? Yep. And at the back, we've got the rear window. So yeah, that's really nice. Good features. There used to be a lot more interactive control. I think there might have been a reduction because of the mod hub rules. I don't know. I know that there are quite a few strict rules for putting mods onto mod hub to get the approval, but I don't know enough about it to say. But what I can say is this seems like a fairly decent tractor. It looks amazing. I have opted to have the extra work lights. There we go. So one load is 30%. We might be okay to continue with that. With just one. Just depends where the sell point is and if we have to reverse, because reversing this is going to be great fun. Quite a good price. Mole Valley, very close behind is Gateway Industrial Park, which is just down the road. I think Mole Valley was that really tight one. Oh no, that's Fisherman's Pub. Okay. Yeah, that's Gateway. Let's just see. That's over there. Okay, that's too far away. As the crow... Actually, no, it probably is... Yeah, as the crow flies, it might be the closest, but I think it is actually 50-50. Maybe Mole Valley. We will see. Right, I'm going to take over that. I'm going to drive the combine, and then when we're unloading, I will put it on a worker. Because otherwise it's going to miss bits, and it's going to look really messy. Yeah, it's atmospheric, that. Right, see you in a second. Well, here we are, Mole Valley. Let's get this first load sold. It's not 100% full, but it would have been pointless waiting. Yeah, it's like 7% of the trailer is a tiny amount of the combine. I'm going to tab back to the lorry though to get the rest of that field completed. This one can be used in field number 51. So yeah, that's pretty good. Lots of money. Never ending. 47,239. Very good. Okay, so next we have this. Just got to get out of here. The combine must be full. But we're getting through it fairly quickly. The worst field is going to be the last field because it's just so steep. Although I don't think this combine complains too much about steep hills. It does seem to be very powerful. Well, it hasn't stopped. It is still going. It's messing around with this final piece, which I'll do. Otherwise we'll be here all day. Yes, it has 78%. Probably most of the time we've been away from it, it's just been reversing, doing nothing at all. Yeah, this piece here should take about 2 minutes, and then we can move on to field number 51, which is not too big, and then 3. Actually, I think 62 might have been the biggest field. Similar to 3, but not steep. Almost completely flat. But I'm pleased we've done this, because otherwise it would have just been a total waste of time ploughing it up and planting it. I think it's the only crop I've put in here. Right, back in the tractor, in the John Deere. Yeah, I do prefer karting. I always have done. I've always preferred karting than combine driving. Let's just get this gate opened up. Yes, I should have used the door, shouldn't I? I should have jumped out with the door open. It's a bit of a habit. I did get into the habit of doing that in FS 15 and 17. But not so much in 19 because I haven't really used many machines with interactive control. I'm surprised I managed to turn around. That's very good. It's an example of the worker working at its best. Right, let's just see if we have the power to get up to the auger before The tank is full, my face to the floor. I know it's not the most powerful tractor ever, and I've probably got a trailer which is far too big for it, but I just really fancied using it. There we go. So yeah, as I said, I think this isn't going to take very long at all. We will soon be in field number 31. I did think once about getting 2 combines, but I think it would just get too hectic. Because if you have to go and unload, and you've got 2 on the go, you're never going to keep up. And it's not hard to run one. You know I just said we'll soon be in 31? Well, it's just crashed. And I don't know when it last saved. Ah, we're back here again. Well, it could be worse. Okay, I'll do this off screen, don't worry. I will resume the video from where we left off. Right, this field is almost done. So when it is done, I'm just going to drive straight across to field number 31. No, I don't want to miss bits, that's so annoying. Just after I said that, I miss a bit more. Yeah, I think that's an example of one of the jobs in real life which is easier. Being able to see where the actual edge of the header is. In a video game, or in a, should I say, simulator, it is more tricky to judge. Right, so I'll go and pick up those pieces I missed. Looking good though. I think 31 will be a fairly fast job. Okay, try and get these. And there's a couple of missed bits down the bottom here. So there we go. This field is almost done. Looking good. Yes, I'm very pleased that I have revisited the map. I'd have hated just to leave things as they were. I can't go for every missed piece. But that looks to be another fairly good load, probably about 50 or 60% full. We'll go and sell it straight away down in Mower Valley. Yep, another 25,666 litres. Also known as 53% of a trailer. Very good. So, that last field should generate a bit more, I would hope. But that is it for this trailer, this tractor. Sadly, it's just too far to go with this one when we have the lorry, because its top speed is, well, when it's full, about 15. But it is good. I'm hoping to get it into the next series. It'd be fantastic to have it on the American map, or maybe on Erlengrass or something. 27,107, very good. I think the train is there because I've switched on tab to train, or switch to train. Right then, so for number 31, let's begin. I am hoping to use the worker again. I don't know why the game crashed before, but if I just keep saving, it's fine. I'd rather reload than reload and lose everything. We do need to go and get the lorry anyway, which is still in the first field. But I do need to do the headland first, because otherwise we're just going to have the worker crashing continuously. But I'm pleased that we're going to be able to do the whole lot in one episode. That was the plan. When I first loaded the game up, I thought, oh, this is quite a bit of work, and then I realised after starting how wide this machine is and how quickly it can get the job done. It's very impressive. There is actually a mod as well which allows you to increase the speed that a machine works at. So we could probably get this one to work at about 10 miles per hour. I didn't get it because it would just seem a bit unrealistic, but it could be useful if you're wanting to get something done really quickly.
slide to the next. I thought we had it all together again, but you left me stranded, tell me into your hands. Now look me around, what's going on? 1 minute you're there, the next you're gone. I'm running out of chances, I want you back again, but you left me stranded, think I'm going insane.
Okay, right, I think it's all going to fit in here because it's got an exceptionally large capacity, this trailer, because I adjusted it a bit, but it's going to be close. It's going to be a really good load, worth a fortune. And I think, yeah, on the next pass down, it should finish the field. I need to figure out which the best sell point is for this load, because obviously this is huge. And I think I might transfer some money across from this series to the next one. I've not fully decided yet. Okay, this is flat out, my foot is to the floor. It's doing impressively well. But the combine is overtaking. Yeah, I can't keep up. So we're going to have to finish off unloading downhill if I wait for the combine here. Look at the wheel slip. As I wait, we'll take a look at the corn and see where the best prices are. Did I look at corn? I might not have looked at corn before. Maybe I did. The Fisherman's Pub. Yeah, none of these places are particularly close. Because we're here. If I was to take this road here, first place would come across is Gateway. Yeah, we'll go to Gateway. That's fine. Where's the combine? On its way down. Good. As I said, it's going to be close. We've got 75% in the trailer. It should fit. We've got space for around 19,500 more litres, which, yeah, that's manageable. Definitely doable. Quite a view from the window. The combine is going to pass close. The birds are already in IC, looking for grubs. Come on, you can do it. We're going downhill now. Yeah, so I haven't decided properly when I'm actually starting the ETS2 series and also the American map, but I'm hoping it's going to be soon. I think the American map will be first. Don't go off the back. Yeah, I'm just continuously braking. Not having to accelerate at all. Because that is so much weight going downhill. Okay. That is it. That is our massive corn harvest completed. Probably the most corn I've ever harvested in one episode, except for that Christmas special live stream in 2015. But that, of course, was with loads of help. Let's go to the Gateway sell point and make some money. Well, that is of course it for this series. It has been good. Started about 4 months ago, but that's fine. I really do want to return in the future. I think it would be best with many other players though, in multiplayer or something. But there we go. A very impressive amount of money. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.